Sif for giving me this floor, but my compliments are going to the prestigious Rifai University. It's an international university, and
Our pleasure.
Dr. Rashid Aftab Saab, director of Rifai University, is always kind to invite ambassadors of the friendly countries to Pakistan to present their views. And my focus, with your permission, will be on the future. What we have done, alhamdulillah, we have done. But my focus is mostly for our young generation, for our coming students, that what kind of future we do foresee from our perspective, how my leader president of Uzbekistan, my government, and my ministry, how do we see the future of our continents, of Pakistan and Uzbekistan relationship. Of course, what you may agree with me, I hope you will agree with me, that our future comes with the connectivity. When we say connectivity, we are meaning, of course, trade, economic, transport, logistic, education, people-to-people contact, science to science, technology to technology exchange, enrichment from both sides of using the win-win solutions and opportunities. And alhamdulillah that this connectivity approach has been now accepted not by some few countries, but alhamdulillah in our regions, South Asia and Central Asia, all leaders, all parties, they do agree that the connectivity, but in case of Uzbekistan and Pakistan, it's reconnectivity. It's a future, a very bright future. Let's go just few words about the history. China, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, the Nepal, Bhutan, the countries surrounding our countries, Afghanistan, Iran, and from that part of my continent, Central Asia, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, so many stans as you have maybe heard. What we have in common, of course, in common we have our great cultural and scientific and Islamic heritage. Abu Rayhan al-Biruni, Imam al-Tirmizi, Imam al-Bukhari, of course the scientists like al-Farabi, al-Farghani, they are uniting and they are having our common heritage and our common culture. Of course, when we come to Uzbekistan and Pakistan, we know we respect the legacy of Allama Iqbal. And yesterday, alhamdulillah, we've been celebrating his the Allama Iqbal Day, and I want to congratulate all of you, Rifai University, and the Pakistan nation with this great day, which Allama Iqbal is his poetry, his visionary, his strategy, his philosophy is very close and dear to heart of every Uzbek man and woman, alhamdulillah. And of course, the legacy of Mirza Ghalib. We have a street in Tashkent by the name of Mirza Ghalib, and we are very proud of that. That Mirza Ghalib name is always in our history and in our heart. Last year, the first time in Farghana Wali, the Pakistan flag has been raised in the very heart of the Farghana in the Namangan city, when Honorable Governor Sarwar Chowdhury Saab visited Uzbekistan, and the first time the flag of Pakistan has been raised 35 meters long. It's the only flag of the foreign countries which we do have now in Farghana Wali, alhamdulillah. So, of course, our legacy comes more beyond. You know very well the names of Khusrau Dekhlevi, of Saadi. You know, of course, before, much before that, Harappa civilization, Gandhara civilization, they've been interlinked with Samarkand and Bukhara and Tirmiz civilizations. Yani two rivers, Saihun wa Jaihun, Amudarya and Sirdarya right now. Your river, Sindh River, these civilizations, they've been interlinked each other. Late Professor Ahmad Hassan Dani, he was always saying that 65% of our blood, of every Pakistani, they have having a blood relationship with the Central Asia. The excavation and the field surveys in Dera Ismail Khan, Rahman Deri, they have shown very precisely. They have excavation of that historical monuments. They have proven how close there have been caravan links between Central Asia and South Asia, between Samarkand and Bukhara and Peshawar and Dera Ismail Khan and Lahore and Multan and Bahawalpur. So when we say that, of course, already my colleague Dr. Farhat, she mentioned the Samarkand and Bukhara, and we know that you may don't know maybe even name of Uzbekistan or Tajikistan 30 or 50 years before, but you know the name of Samarkand and Bukhara. So it is for sure that you have heard about the Amir Taimur, Mirza Zahruddin Babar's legacy for our two countries, for our two regions. So in Pakistan, I always, I'm third time, alhamdulillah, that I'm third time has been appointed as the diplomat, as the humble servant of Pakistan and Uzbekistan. For my third tenure, I have so many friends, Mirza, Taimurs, Barlas, Khans, Beks, Bukharis, Termizis. We of course, you have heard about that families who've been descendant from the Central Asia, different parts of the Central Asia. And that's why we are saying that when our leaders, my president and your leaders, we are saying about connectivity, we are always having in mind that we are reconnecting each other. We are reburning and recoming again to each other. And this is very important. Unfortunately, on 18th, 17th century, you know the history better than me, there were many political repercussions with the great powers, other powers, the rivalries of them, and that impacted negatively, and we've been deprived and we've been divided by some boundaries, we've been divided by some borders, customs, and so on. So we are in the new reality. We are living in the world of with international rules and terms. Of course, what can we do right now? We can go for the connectivity in the full scale to find a win-win solution where we can reconnect each other, inshallah. So what we've been doing for the last 5 years, I want to tell this to especially young generation. When 2015, ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif Saab visited my country, and he discussed in depth with my leader, President Shaukat Mirziyoyev, about how we can reconnect our countries. And the roadmap of the connectivity has been designed between our two governments, and it was started successfully between our two capitals. So then the ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan Saab visited Uzbekistan, and last year, as was mentioned by Dr. Farhat Asif, and South Asia, Central Asia Inter-Regional Connectivity Conference, which was held in Tashkent by initiative of my president, and more than 51 countries of the world, of Euro-Asian continent, America, North American, Asia-Pacific, Middle East, South Asia, and Central Asia, all of that leaders been invited. And ex-Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan, visited Uzbekistan with the delegation, and we have started the important agreement on the transit trade has been signed between our governments. So by the invitation of the Pakistani government, my president this year, in March of this year, paid a historical visit to Islamabad, and amongst of the many other international bilateral treaty and MOUs, there were agreement of the preferential trade agreement. And this transit trade agreement and preferential trade agreement, they have laid the foundation for the reconnectivity on the trade and the transit. And Alhamdulillah, we are having a very good, both of our countries, we are having brotherly and friendly relation with neighboring Afghanistan, which is dividing us. So I'm glad to tell you that Afghanistan government, Kabul, are always welcoming every kind of the infrastructural, transit and trade, and humanitarian educational connectivity projects which Uzbekistan and Pakistan are doing together. And we already, Dr. Farhad Asif already mentioned about the railway project which we are started between our two countries. So I think would be very interesting to you to see one of the video clipping. So if you can please put this video clip about that railway project which we are doing between three countries, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Uzbekistan.
Central part of Afghanistan are involved in the economic turnover. More than 5 million new jobs are created and new professionals are formed, including those related to the operation of railway transport. Up to 15 million residents of the region will become beneficiaries from the implementation of the project. In general, the implementation of the Trans-Afghan Railway project will reduce the time and cost of cargo transportation by 30 and 40%. Estimated traffic volumes for the first time during the years of operation can grow to 3 million tons, and by 2030, more than 15 million tons per year. In conclusion, in order to accelerate the implementation of the project, we invite international financial institutions, donor countries, and other interested parties to participate in the financing and implementation of the project. Thank you for your attention.
That was that one of the projects of the connectivity that we are doing together between our two countries and two regions. Of course, you do know about the TAPI project of the gas pipeline that Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan has offered to the Afghanistan and Pakistan and India. And this project also is ongoing process between our two countries. And of course, you know about the energy supply line that can be extended. We offered the extension of our supply lines. Uzbekistan is providing electricity as the 50% of the need of the electricity in Afghanistan. So all northern provinces, more than 8 provinces up to Kabul, they have been provided by the electricity from Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Tajikistan. So our countries would be happily ready to work out on that extension of these lines up to Pakistan, which is also is now the matter of the thorough consultation and expert level negotiation between our countries. And when we are saying about, I already mentioned transit trade agreement and preferential trade agreement that which we have signed these last 2 years. I will give you just a few figures that only 5-6 years before, Uzbekistan and Pakistan trade turnover was just only 20-25 million. And after that connectivity projects which we have started on the trade and the preferential transit and preferential trade, the trade between our countries are growing and in a very systematic way and a very rapid way. So in 2020, 2019, the trade turnover have reached 80 million between our two countries. Next, 2021, even during the pandemic, our countries have reached already 180 million trade between our two countries, and only this year, during the last during the half year, our trade already reached 150 million. So it means that very easy our countries in the end of this year will definitely exceed 200 and 210 million between our two countries. And of course, as soon as the preferential trade, which was signed just recently in the March in Islamabad, will come into the force, we hope, inshallah, that the trade turnover will be multiplied, and that our president and the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Honorable Shahbaz Sharif Saab, they have instructed our governments and our embassies to ensure, inshallah, that in the 2 years our trade should be not less than 500 million, and in the coming 2-3 years we will hope that it may reach up till 1 billion, and it is very practical aim that our two governments are coming. And of course, when we say about the drivers, the tools for the connectivity and reconnectivity, it is also related to the region-to-region cooperation between our countries. I already mentioned how actively Punjab province and Namangan province of Uzbekistan, Fergana province of Uzbekistan, Bukhara province of Uzbekistan, they have started their cooperation. And now, from this year, I am happy to announce that we have signed, during my president visit to Islamabad, we have signed the agreement between Termez and Peshawar cities as the sister cities. And I'm happy to announce that the trade chambers of the two regions, Surkhan-Darya region is the with the center of Termes, and the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region of Pakistan, they have signed the trade and economic agreement between our two chambers, and hopefully that Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region also will be the partner as the Peshawar and Termez are. Just recently, I am telling you that I had a very big honor to meet the governor of Balochistan, Governor Jamjam Ali Saab, and we have also agreed on the action plan, on the roadmap, how the Balochistan and the relevant provinces of Uzbekistan can combine, can cooperate, and can reconnect each other. Hopefully that Balochistan province will be the third largest province of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, who will be having region-to-region connectivity between our countries. So, having said this, I just want to tell you that whatever our leaders and governments are doing, whenever they are meeting each other, the only focus is on the trade, economic connectivity. Uzbekistan only this year have hosted 5 very important events. And the Shanghai Cooperation Summit, which has been done in Samarkand. And after that, International Economic Forum, which has been done in Tashkent for the last 2 months. And Dr. Farhat already mentioned that only in Shanghai Cooperation Summit and in the Economic Forum, we have made more than 80 international events in Uzbekistan. Right now, when we are sitting here in Samarkand, there would be another very important international summit, international conference. It's the leaders of the Turkic-speaking countries. You know that except Tajikistan, all Central Asian countries are Turkic-speaking. Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and Kazakhstan. So Azerbaijan and Turkey are also the members of that Turkic-speaking countries, and with Turkmenistan and Hungary, which is also part of the Turkic world, has been invited to Samarkand as the observer countries. So tomorrow, my leader will be opening the first Turkic government's organization summit, which would be. So the focus of that summit also would be the connectivity, it also would be the trade, also would be the logistics, the information and communication technology, IT technology, the health. Why it's important to cooperate in health, because we are after 3 years of the COVID period, and our countries, our health systems should have the timing for the recovering each other. And of course, it's a humanitarian, educational, and the people-to-people contact, which we are happily that my embassy also trying to use every kind of opportunity to be in every university of Pakistan. Right now we are having here Dr. Adam Saud from the Bahria University. He may tell you how oftenly we are, my embassy and I myself, meeting with the students and the teachers and the experts of that prestigious university. And Punjab University is also one of big partners of Uzbekistan, and they are having an MOU of cooperation between Punjab University and the universities of the Republic of Karakal, Pakistan. Republic of Karakal, Pakistan is the part of the Uzbekistan. Peshawar University is also well known to the Tashkent State University, where we have Urdu and Pashto department in the Pashto and Urdu languages department in Tashkent Oriental University. And of course, I'm happy that Rifa University, Rifa International University is also one of our great partners, which we always are having a cooperation between my institutions and my embassy. So I'm grateful for the Dr. Rashid Aftab Saab for giving me this opportunity to meet with you again. And inshallah ta'ala, we hope that there would be more and more international events who will be uniting and connecting and reconnecting our two countries in the very coming years, inshallah ta'ala. Thank you very much for your attention.